Anti-anxiety, stress, and self-doubt hack incoming! And I'm super excited. What is going on, peeps? Have you ever been derailed by your negative thoughts? Swept completely off track because you listened to the convincing down talk of your own self-judgment? Me too! And it's no fun. I noticed it creeping into my life a lot when I had a particular goal that I was trying to achieve and I wasn't quite there yet. My mind would take over and with much unkindness point out how far I had not yet gotten, everything that I had not yet achieved, and all the reasons that I should probably just give up now, and a slew of other super encouraging suggestions. It's impressive how easy it is for self-judgment, criticism, and negativity to run show up there. But what I am finding to be even more impressive is our ability to change it with something as simple as a perspective tweak. Instead of using the attainment of this far-off goal as our sole metric with which we judge ourselves, what if we used our daily actions as the metric that we paid attention to? Negative thoughts can be amazingly convincing, especially when they make you look at your unattained results. See, you haven't achieved yet. You're such a loser. Rude, right? So what if, in those moments of self-criticism, it wasn't about the results. It wasn't about have I gotten there. It wasn't about the final outcome not yet having been achieved. What if you had a different operating system? Did I take action today? Did I take a single step in the direction that I'd like to go? If you can answer yes, then you've just given yourself far superior ammo to anything that those negative thoughts can throw at you. You can utilize this tactic for anything you'd like to achieve, big or little. Say you'd like to increase your nighttime quality sleep prep routine. Instituting and actioning even a minimal viable action of turning off your screens 30 minutes before you go to bed increases the quality of your sleep prep routine every time you make that choice and then take that action. Or you're building a business. Is it going to be a well-oiled, streamlined, totally efficient revenue generator right off the hop? Probably not. Is that okay? Absolutely. Are there actions that you can take every single day that will move you closer to actualizing your vision? You bet your epic little self there is. Can you see the power of actions as your metric? Those negative thoughts ain't got nothing on this. Kicking the negativity and self-doubt to the curb can be even easier when you utilize a tangible tool, a tracker. Track your actions and keep the physical tracker in plain sight. That's what that is right there. Do not keep track up here, write it down. Why? We are terrible at tracking things up here. We skew the numbers in our favor or wildly against us every time. And attempting to hold information in your limited working memory capacity is exhausting and not an advantageous way to utilize your glorious cognition. Thirdly, negativity, self-doubt, and criticism stand no chance when you have a physical, tangible tracker to hold beside their flimsy gibberish. I'm thinking obliterate is the appropriate word here. This is Project Thrival. It's about working smarter, not harder. So use a tracker to your advantage. Every time you take a dedicated action step towards one of your targets, just use a simple tick mark system or jot down exactly the action that you took. Doing this will show you one of two things. Either, holy shit, I'm actually doing this. I am taking action and moving forward. No matter what negative schmuckdom is going on in here, I can see my progress. Or, oh wow, I'm really not taking any action. No wonder things aren't moving forward and progressing the way I say I'd like them to. I've just been all talk here. Then you can see clear as day that if you'd like to change things, move forward, or achieve something different, you're going to have to actually take some action. A little less self-judgment, a little more action, please. Do-do-do-do. If you find yourself annoyed by the tracking suggestion, I hear you. I used to thoroughly dislike tracking. However, if you removed the self-judgment from your internal conversation and functioned from the point of view that if you track, all you're going to get is information either way, then you will have just chosen a far more adaptive and useful point of view. Many people avoid tracking because they know they are not taking the actions required every single day to actually move the needle on their goals. I was one of these people, so I'm not talking smack. I speak from a lot of experience. It is much easier to sit back and talk about everything that you'd like to create one day than it is to actually take action and put you into what it is that you say you'd like to create as your life, and then actually do it. Thusingly, tracking can be a rude awakening and incredibly freeing. If you're willing to be honest with yourself and see where you're taking actions and where you're not, you can move forward faster and more efficiently than you ever have before. Tracking is not about being rigid and tracking your every move. It's about awareness and being bluntly honest with yourself about the choices you're making, the actions you're taking, and how you're spending your time each day. Then using this information to your advantage to obliterate the naysayer up here. The choices you make and the actions you take today create your life tomorrow. You will move the needle forward on your goals when you take action consistently. And when you track those actions, use it as fuel to your motivational, I am going to enjoy the heck out of crafting my life fire. Negativity ain't got nothing on you when you've got that point of view. Kicking negativity's butt, one butchered alpha song, one day at a time. Little less self-judgment, a little more action, please. Do-do-do-do.